What is up, Squared Nation? Welcome back to No Counters, No Combos, and today we're coming at you from the Mobile Command Center. It's Tuesday, so it's that time again, and we're talking some tech. Now, before you guys go nuts, clearly you can see that I've chosen to talk about Flying Nimbus today. I know that Nimbus technically is not a tech card. However, I wanted to discuss the importance of Flying Nimbus and just the color yellow as a whole in this format. Now, Flying Nimbus was introduced to us in set 3, so it's been around for a little bit over a year now, and it's arguably considered to be one of, if not the best negate in the entire game. So if we look at the card in a vacuum as a whole, it's a counterattack, it's 1 yellow energy, negate the attack, then you may place 1 yellow card in your hand in the drop area. If you do so, your opponents can only attack with one more time with battle cards for the duration of the turn. The wording is a little wonky, but we've come accustomed to that with Bandai right now. Basically, what it does is if you Flying Nimbus, your opponent can only attack with 1 more battle card for the duration of the turn. If they swing with their leader, that's fine because it's a leader card, not a battle card. But if you sequence Nimbus properly and you Nimbus their leader swing, then they can only attack with 1 more battle card. If you Nimbus on their battle card, then they can attack with 1 more battle card and their leader. So they're getting a maximum of 3 attacks, which right now in the format, a lot of decks are going wide. Maybe not so much wide, but a lot of decks are able to do multiple attacks per turn. So if you take a look at the 2 big ones right now, and you take a look at Agents of Dende, and you take a look at Super Shenron, whether it's Storm or whatever, Hide Master, whatever, with the Bulmas and all that, they can get off multiple attacks per turn. So being able to have an answer with Flying Nimbus does set them back a little bit. Agents of Dende hurts them a little more because since they're not playing yellow, they don't have access to Battering Lasers to stop that Flying Nimbus, and then you could just proceed to kill them the next turn because they go all in so much on their agent combo. You could just get rid of it next turn and make sure that you have an answer for the secret rare. For Super Shenron Storm, it's a little more difficult because they do have access to yellow, so they could just easily slap a Battering Laser on your Nimbus, negating it and just making it 100% null and void. But right now, for the way the game is and the way the game is going into the future, I do believe Flying Nimbus is a necessary evil in the meta right now. The best decks, in my opinion, in this format are playing some type of yellow. So if you take Agents of Dende out of the equation, they have their own win con with the secret rare, but they're not really playing too much yellow. But Broly plays yellow, Super Shenron plays yellow, and Skillless plays yellow as well. So we did have a couple of yellow decks recently at the Pro Play Tour in Dallas. I believe Marcel Russell took the yellow Broly leader with a GT engine to a top 16 finish, and that's again another yellow card. So yellow is very dominant right now in the format, and it's one of those things that's very necessary for you to have survivability. I made a recent video, or I actually spoke about this on my podcast last week with Joe Sacalo and Kyle Patterson, talking about the skillless variants and how yellow is probably the stronger skillless variant because it has access to cards like Flying Nimbus and Crusher Ball, and you can make the argument for I'm the World Champ and the obviously Battering. So even though we're talking specifically about Flying Nimbus, I did want to stress the importance of having access to yellow in this format right now. I believe Joey, shout out to you from World TCG, was talking about this earlier last week about how yellow is a very, very important color right now in the format, and I completely agree with him. Being able to stop your opponent from going wide and trying to kill you in one turn, it prolongs the situation. If you're playing a deck like Skillless where you need to get up, to a couple turns to have your setup going, Skillless can overwhelm you pretty quickly, but it's going to be post turn 2 or 3 when that happens. So if they can survive by playing Nimbus and keeping a high life total and not just essentially dying to a whole bunch of little weenie attacks, then you get yourself into a better position for ultimately winning that game. Same thing with Broly. Broly, I do believe the better variant of Broly is green-yellow, simply because you have access to cards like Cold Bloodlust, Flying Nimbus, Battering Laser, Frieza's Call, stuff like that. And Broly doesn't really use his energy to put out threats because you can go up the Broly chain without having to tap any energy. You go into the 4 for the 6 drop just by discarding 2 cards. Same thing, 6 to the 8 drop, discarding 2 cards. The only card that really takes up your energy would be Tragic Awakening, which is only played like a 2 of. So for the most part, you're putting your Broly pieces on the board, and then you have your energy to play with on defense. So if you're if you're playing against Broly, obviously you have the abilities from your battle cards, but that in combination with Flying Nimbus is just devastating because you can Flying Nimbus on their leader to stop their attack, and then you can use your Broly skill to kill the battle card they decide to attack with. And that just basically ends their turn right there. Also, I have seen some Broly variants play Master Roshi, which is a 1-drop body counter. Same thing. You Flying Nimbus the leader, you Roshi the next card, boom, you're good to go. So yellow is just very, very versatile right now. We did discuss Cargo the Namekian Youth last week. It's a yellow card. It has access to, being able to blow up skillless battle cards, so it's a good side against the skillless Goku decks. And if you're playing yellow variants, that's definitely something that I would recommend throwing in your side, because for 1 energy, you get to kill one of their skillless cards and draw a card. It's a pretty good card for a 1-of, for spot removal. But I think moving forward, yellow is going to be very, very important. I do hope that some of these issues that we're having in the game right now get addressed. I'm looking at you, Child's Wish. But that'll be discussion for another day. I just kind of wanted to give my 2 cents on where I think the state of the game is right now and how important, in my opinion, Flying Nimbus is for this format. So if you guys are on the fence, or if you guys are getting ready to attend some major events. I know that we have Massachusetts coming up this weekend, and then we have the Invitational next month in June. So if you're looking to play a deck that's going to get you there, consider running some type of yellow variant, because you're going to have access to pretty powerful cards right now in the format. That's pretty much it. I mean, I just kind of wanted to get my 2 cents out there on Flying Nimbus. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. What do you think is the better defensive yellow card? Do you guys obviously like Flying Nimbus? Time Magic is another negate. Is anybody playing Crusher Ball nowadays? Let's open this up for discussion and see where everybody's head's at right now in the format. But moving forward, we'll see how everything just develops over the course of the game. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Quick shout out to my sponsor, Computer and Gaming Universe, and all my teammates, part of Counter Club and the No Counters, No Combos family that we have here. And we appreciate all the support that we get from you, the viewers, and just, keep on interacting. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to join the Discord server if you want to have more conversations with some pretty cool people. And you could definitely join our Facebook group that we have as well. All of the links will be down in the description box below. I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Be there or be squared.